Kyle Webster, 2 moto is the only thing that separates you and that championship for 2024. How's the week been?
Week's been good. It's been pretty cruisy. The weather up here has been very average up until yesterday. So honestly, it hasn't really been a bad thing. We've done so much riding this year and so many laps. It's been nice to have a very cruisy week. And fortunately, this weekend we have Saturday to do some riding. We've got practice and qualifying, and yeah, it's going to be a good weekend.
You know, I've been asking this for a couple of weeks now, leading in and out, about the nerves about this thing. Every round you've been cool as you can be. It doesn't really stress you at all. Is today's the same? Are we still just happy-go-lucky?
Today's the same. I'm trying to be as much myself as I can be. I think it might be different when Sunday rolls around. I'm not really too sure, but for the moment, I'm fine. It's just trying to treat it as any other race day, to be honest. Obviously, there's a lot on the line, but I feel like I can only do what I can do. So it is what it is. The track's looking a lot better than what I thought it would, so that's kind of made me feel a bit better, but no, I'm feeling pretty calm.
Game plan coming into this, you know, there is a bit of a points deficit between you and Jed Beaton in favour of yourself. Does that sneak into your mind of, okay, we can sort of control this a little bit more? Or you still want to go win that championship by winning that moto?
Like I said, I've been trying to take it race by race, so obviously I still want to try and win races, but it is nice knowing that there is that little gap now. It's not as tight as what it was. I mean, 14 points can still go by the click of a finger, so it's not like it's a whole race or anything, but I'm still taking it as I have been. Good start, good moto, and just, yeah, by the end of it, we'll see where we're at.
2 more days, 2 more motos, get this thing done, and then the next task of Motocross of Nations. Thanks, Kyle.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, I feel good. A little bit banged up from last weekend, but yeah, I felt strong last weekend. Just unfortunate first turn crash, and obviously it makes the chances of a championship that little bit harder. But I mean, I'm still going to go out there the same mindset, and I think the best I can do is just go out there and try and win, and let the rest unfold.
Take me through that moto there, going down in the first corner, getting up. Was there a sense of panic? And sort of how you came past and come through the pack was impressive on that racetrack.
Yes and no. Like, I mean, it's in that moment it's happened, you know what I mean? So trying to stress about it and do crazy things doesn't really make the best of that situation. I just got up, sort of, at the first part I couldn't really feel my hand that good because I think someone hit the nerve in the back of my elbow. So the first 2 laps I wasn't really riding that good because I couldn't hold on as well with my hand, and then the feeling started coming back. So probably would have been a little bit better if I could get going the first 2 laps and try to come back a little bit more. But yeah, unfortunate. I mean, it's racing and it is what it is. And yeah, I just tried to do my best to come through the pack. I mean, it was a hard track to pass, but to try and get as many positions as I could. Yeah, I mean, try and save the championship as much as I can.
This thing, by all means, is not over. Anything can happen in this sport, especially with the racetrack out there. We don't know how it's going to form up. We don't know how it's going to be. But for you, it's just go out there, get to the front of the pack, and sort of what happens behind you is the case? Yeah,
pretty much. I mean, that's pretty much the only thing I can do, you know. The competition's still good, so I mean, if I can go out there and win some races, I mean, it puts the pressure on him more than me. So yeah, I mean, I've got nothing to lose, and I guess he's got everything to lose. So I mean, the only thing I can do is go out there and win and see where we end up at the end of the day.
Hey, is there an added bonus for you to go 8 out of 8 with pole shootouts? Because that's somewhat impressive of what you've been able to do.
No, there's no added bonus, but it's just a little bit of prize money from these guys. It's always nice. It's yeah, I mean, it's not like I've meant to go and do it. I mean, obviously it's trying to do your fastest lap, and I think the Super Bowl sort of brings that out, which is cool for even all the fans and stuff like that to see the top 10 riders of the Australian series sort of doing their fastest lap time. So no, there's no added bonus. I just like going fast.
Thanks, Jed. We'll see you on the racetrack
Cheers,
tomorrow.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm just out here having a quick look at the track. Haven't made it far just yet, but considering the rain that we've had this week, and we had pretty much 3 or 4 solid days of constant rain, I can't really see any puddles yet. I think it's still going to be wet, but it looks pretty good.
Hey, flashback to last weekend, Moto 2. In MX1, we've seen you go down. It looked like you're in some extreme discomfort straight away. Can you take me through that moment?
Yeah, well, I crashed twice, and then in the second one, I just sort of landed on my right side pretty hard. I had a bit of a sore hip, and yeah, like the backside of my hand was a little bit sore. But I don't know if it was just like initial, like when I hit the ground, like just a bit of initial pain or whatnot. Like obviously there was a little bit of discomfort there in the moto, but yeah, I mean, we finished her off. It's not too bad.
Hey, championship-wise in the points for you, it's been a great year. It really has. You've ticked many boxes. Are you satisfied with 2024 motocross?
Yeah, it's not too bad. I mean, I always want more. Like, obviously, haven't had the chance to get an overall win yet, but you know, those days will come for sure. You know, I know I'm right there. So, as a whole, I think it's been successful. There's definitely always things that I want to be better and whatnot, but I think there's just a bit more of a process in this 450 class to follow, but we'll get there.
Thanks, Nato. We'll see you on track here in MX1 tomorrow.
Cheers.
Kirk Gibbs, one final outing here for 2024 Penrite ProMX Championship. Is that the motivation, that one last race of the year to go out there and really stick it to them?
Yeah, for sure. It's yeah, don't know if this is the end for me. So yeah, go and have a good ride. Obviously, I get a big break after this. So yeah, go out and leave it all on the table.
What is the method for 2025 and the fact of, do you just cool it for a little while and then do you wait for the phone to ring? Do you make calls? Is it a part you meet with the team? How does that look for 2025?
Yeah, I'll meet with Kyle soon and have some chats and see what's available. But yeah, obviously China's around the corner for me, so obviously keep riding and keep training and get ready for that. And then by the time that's over, things should be starting to roll on from there, so I should know a bit of a direction by then.
A lot of rain here in southeast Queensland this past week. Racetrack out there is probably going to be pretty interesting. Might come good for Sunday morning. You like the mud. That's a good thing, Kirk.
Yeah, I don't know if it is going to be mud. I think that it's obviously quite hot today, and then all day tomorrow on the track tomorrow will be quite wet, but I think by Sunday, I think the track will be really good and it'll be a good racetrack.
About Tuesday last week, I think I was just getting lightheaded and a bit of like vertigo, so I went to the doctors and things like that and got a few head scans, and yeah, I was planning to race last weekend, but yeah, like leading into the race, it was kind of getting worse and things like that. So this week I got checked out and I've had a bit of a head virus. So I'm feeling a bit better, and yeah, hopefully have a good weekend here at QMP.
Hey, 2024, the season as it is, a lot of highs, lows. We know there was the issues with the motorcycles on the team. Are you satisfied though? Are you satisfied with what the season's been so far?
Yeah, obviously I've had my ups and downs, but yeah, I mean, I know I can be there. So yeah, I guess we'll like obviously motocross is a bit of a write-off, but hopefully have a good pre-season in Supercross, and yeah, I'm confident we can do well in Supercross, so it should be good.
Thanks, Reid. Good to see you back at the races, mate. Thank you.
Thank you. Cheers.